Hey guys, it's Chris at Highline Guitars. You're watching another one of my YouTube guitar building videos. In today's video, I'm not going to really talk much about building guitars or reviewing tools that we use to make guitars. Instead, I wanted to offer a rebuttal on a comment that was left on one of my videos yesterday morning. And the videos that I'm talking about are the ones that I made where I talked about how I built this CNC pickup winder. And if you haven't seen those videos, I'll post a link up above to the playlist that includes all the videos where I talked about that. And don't bother looking for this comment because I'm going to delete it before I post this video. And in fact, I'm going to hide the user from the channel. And what that means is the viewer can watch all my videos and they can comment to their heart's content, but nobody can see their comments. So the comment that I'm talking about specifically is, I'll read it for you here, and I'll also post it up on the screen. You're using Gerbil, or kind of, to drive your solution. So you've used a piece of open source software. However, you've built closed source please buy plans. You've clearly did not understood the power of community sharing and benefits associated, like improvements that could be done collectively. I suspect the program generating G-code to be also closed source. That's a pity. Then I responded, the real pity is that the socialists really hate me. First of all, the reason why I sell plans is because, like so many of you watching, I live here in the United States, which is governed by a system of capitalist economic concepts. And as a result, I have to earn money to pay my debts. And making these videos, for example, costs money. I have to buy the lighting, I have to buy the camera, the microphone, all the tools that I use, that I review, I purchase every single one of them. All the materials, everything I do when I build guitars, I pay for that myself. To offset that cost, I have this YouTube channel, and it's monetized. And since I have 85,000 subscribers and growing, I earn a little bit of money from the advertising revenue, and that helps to keep the channel going. I also sell plans on my eGuitar Plans website, as well as in the Highline merch store, which is displayed below the description. And revenue from that also helps to offset the costs. So because I live in a capitalist economy, that's how things work. I have to earn money any way I can to help pay the bills. If I lived in a communist or a socialist economy, I'd give everything away for free because it wouldn't matter. But then I probably wouldn't be able to make the videos or anything because I wouldn't have the money to buy them. They don't just give away cameras and lighting equipment and all that in socialist and communist economies. As far as using the open source approach, in truth, when you buy my plans for this pickup winder, you're getting the schematic as well as a list of all of the parts that are used to make it. And then you're getting a step-by-step instruction of how to assemble the winder, and then another set of step-by-step instructions on how to program and use it. Now, in those plans, I recommend that you use Gerbil as the operating system. I also recommend that you use Universal G-Code Sender to send the G-code from the computer to the winder in order to wind the pickups. I also include a software program that creates the G-code based on the type of bobbin that you're going to be winding when you make a pickup. Yes, you're paying for that software that I wrote. However, you can manipulate it and modify it and do whatever you want to it. I don't care. All that's needed or required is an understanding of how to edit code in Python. So, and what I've also stressed and recommended is that folks form like a forum or a Facebook page where they can share ideas on how to use the winder and how to modify the program and all that kind of stuff. So yes, to a degree, there is open source software that's included. But when this person says that I don't understand the power of community sharing, what I don't think that person understands is the true reason why open source exists. In the beginning, it was created as a way for a single software engineer or designer to create software and to have a lot of people test it and then offer suggestions to modify it and do all that kind of stuff, which is a great resource for folks who are coding by themselves and don't have a wealth of resources to develop a program. However, in the modern era, that's changed. A lot of folks are using open source as a way to introduce software that they've created. And then they'll spend a couple of years developing it and improving it. But what they're trying to do is demonstrate how important and valuable their software is so that a company can swoop in and purchase the software. And folks can make millions and millions of dollars doing that. Also, a person who develops software will start out by doing the open source approach, but then at some point they will step back and continue to offer that program as free, but then they'll offer future advanced versions of the program as a subscription service. And you have to pay to get that improved, better software solution. So it's become, open source has become a business model for making money. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to explain in this video. Yes, this machine does recommend the use of open source software, but what you're paying for is the plans to build the machine itself. And I charge money because I got to pay the bills. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that you understand that. And for those of you out there who have wondered, why is he offering open source software, but he's still charging for the plans? Well, that's the reason why. If I didn't offer the open source and wrote my own software to cover the operating system as well as the G-code sending software, the plans would cost a whole lot more than what I'm currently charging. So think of it as this way: you're getting it for a reduced price because of the use of open source software. But just know that at some point down the road, Gerbil and Universal G-code Sender may no longer be free to use. You may have to pay to use it. So just keep that in mind. Until the next episode, as always, take care, stay safe, and I hope you'll be back for future episodes.